It seems like you got to cultivate all these amazing relationships while you were at Warner Brothers and while you were there at Pawn Stars. Tell me about how some of those relationships have evolved to today in your life today and all the people that you still kind of keep in contact with. I know you've had the opportunity to work with some A-list actors and do some stuff within your current business as well.
Yeah, no, great question. Built lots of relationships. They say it in Jerry Maguire, the key to success is building relationships. And it's not just building relationships, it's natural relationships. It's not because you can tell when a person wants, is using you. And you can also tell when a person trusts you. Where my relationship with Johnny Depp through a friend of mine who's friends with him since day one, um, connected me with him, and it's been smooth as can be. I've done, multiple signings with him and stuff, and he's become a friend, and it's a great feeling where he trusts me in his circle, and my friend who connected us, that says even more that he trusts me, within his circle, which includes a lot of A-list guys that he's very close with. So that was really cool. Again, just relationships with, meeting people and being loyal to companies, whether it's, the authentication companies, being there, and it's a give and take that I think loyalty is major in this industry because, you can really, not, how would I say, well, loyalty is just important. It's important to for people to work together and to be fair to each other. And I think all my relationships that I've built in the industry, it's sad to say, some of the mentors of mine, from way back in the day, believe it or not, Alan Rosen, Mr. Mint, who I was 13 doing shows in New York with my father, and I would leave the table because Rosen would he would literally give me a case of cards to walk around and sell, and then I'd bring him the money back, and he'd throw me a $50 bill. So also talk about your question before, the idea of, where was the passion? Of course, people want to make money and love what they do. And when a kid at 13 is throwing a $50 bill, you're like, I changed that into ones. And I think I counted those $51 bills in the middle of my mattress like every day for a straight 6 months, because it's like, it's a pretty nice, cut on selling this, $300 case of cards. So, it's sad to see that he's since has passed. And it's sad to see that a lot of the pioneers that started this, are up really up in age now. And but these are guys that started it that are probably, some are rolling in their graves seeing this $13 million card that's sold, because it's like, how could this new card be worth so much money? Yeah, two icons, but you can always get a cut from each one and make a card. But they're, again, with the loyalty and building relationships over the years, after I left Warner Brothers, I think I went back to the studio another couple hundred times, to play basketball with people there, to, have some meetings with, like, people that I got to sign, some stuff. And so I'm grateful for, the whole experience thus far, and it's, I wouldn't change a thing.